An oil-producing nation with unending fuel crisis. What a paradox. Without prejudice, the current spate of fuel crisis in Nigeria is one of the main predicaments tormenting Nigeria. Evidently, many Nigerians groan with the continuous paucity of fuel and its prices skyrocketing every now and then. Long queues at fuel filling stations has now become the order of the day, whereas commuters sleep over at filling stations inside their vehicles in their attempt to purchase fuel. Okada riders continue to collide with those who want to purchase fuel with kegs and gallons. The chaotic situation at stations are usually eyesores. In all ramifications, fuel scarcity is causing many difficulties for Nigerians. The prices of petrol, otherwise known as PMS, is skyrocketing, getting out of reach of the masses. Transport fares are now on the high side, with its untold effect on workers and other members of the public. This is time when the take-home of the workers cannot take them home. In addition, the fuel crisis is also causing increment in food prices. Consequently, the masses can no longer afford to purchase essential food staples and groceries. No doubt, this is complicating the existing over 20% food inflation rate in the country. The independent marketers within the petroleum sector are lamenting about the paucity of petrol product. They further complained about lack of support and incentives from government. Independent Petroleum Marketing Association (IPMAN) blamed Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) for inadequate supply of fuel in the country. The association opined that NNPC's monopoly of fuel importation is creating bureaucratic bottlenecks. Another critical issue is Nigeria's sole reliance on fuel importation, since the nation has refused to refine crude oil domestically. Attempts to revamp the nation's 4 refineries remain abortive. Hence, all stakeholders are relying heavily on forex that relies on dollar, whereas Naira continues to lose its value in the international market. Without mincing words, fuel crisis in Nigeria is highly connected to the shenanigans characterizing foreign exchange, both at the official market and parallel market. The whims and caprices attending payment of fuel subsidy are spanners in the wheel of progress as far as fuel crisis is concerned in Nigeria. To millions of Nigerians, claims of payment of subsidy is a big scam auspiciously orchestrated by Nigerian government. But how would the masses believe there's fuel subsidy when they continue to pay exorbitant prices on petrol and other oil products? The current fuel scarcity remains adamant amid the continuous increment in prices of all petroleum products vis-a-vis diesel, petrol, gas, and aviation fuel. For instance, the price of petrol per litre now hovers around 270 naira. As we enter December and approaching festive periods, fuel prices may go haywire if drastic efforts are not made by the government and other stakeholders. One of the best things this government needs to do is to resolve this perennial fuel crisis tormenting Nigeria. As an oil-producing nation, one of the things that must be affordable and accessible to Nigerians is constant fuel supplies at moderate prices. Or what we would say of an oil-producing nation with citizens whose affordability and accessibility to cheap and regular fuel remain elusive. What a paradox and what a corollary. This is a point to ponder.